His morning crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
We're hearing from Margaret right now. Margaret, how can we help you?
I'm so glad Alison is back, and I hope that her parents are doing much better. Just a sad, sad thing, but I'm glad Alison is back.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Well, that comes to my heart. I hope your parents are okay.
Yeah, how are they doing after the whole bulldog incident that happened on Thursday?
Pitbull, but that's a hard question for me to answer because if I say, they are doing better, but they still have a long road,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they were walking my dog Max, and just unprovoked, a couple of dogs escaped from their yard, jumped a 5-foot fence, and started attacking my parents and my dog.
Yeah. And I mean, they had to go to the hospital immediately after that.
Oh, yeah. My mom was taken to the ER by ambulance, and a police officer took my dad over there. And animal control officers were able to get Max and take him to a vet, but we had to put him down.
That is so sad. I mean, everybody started praying for Allie and her family immediately. I mean, your love just came pouring in. And it was so sad because Max had so much love in your family since you adopted him.
Yeah, he did. We only had him for a couple of months, but man, we loved him. He was just such a great part of our family. And, a part of our story that's been on my mind that people don't really know is that we didn't have a dog for 3 years because before Max, there was Milo. And Milo was another dog we adopted. And we loved Milo. But as Milo got older, he got more aggressive. And he actually bit somebody. And so we had to make the heart-wrenching decision to put Milo down because we were so terrified that he would bite someone else and cause significant damage. And as heartbreaking as that decision was, the vet felt like it was right, and we just felt like it was the best thing to do for safety of other people and to be responsible pet owners, because we couldn't have lived with ourselves if someone was hurt. And thinking about that and going through all of this, I just pray that, if there are people out there that have dogs that they know are aggressive, and a lot of people have said, my dog is so sweet, would never do this, my dog loves me. Yes, they love you, but how are they around other people? And it's a responsibility having a pet. And these pets obviously weren't treated right.
Yeah, and then that happened. And then I don't know if you heard, but there was, if you're just joining us, Allie's parents were walking Allie's dog. And then a couple of dogs jumped over a fence and then attacked, trying to get to the dog. And Allie's mother took the brunt of the attack. I mean, her arms were so torn up, and they're healing better. Her arms physically, right?
Yeah. She had a lot of stitches, and been in a lot of pain. But yesterday, when I looked at them, and the fact that I have been able to do this without passing out, Jim,
Oh yeah,
Jim, that is just a miracle right there. Okay, but they are healing, and I'm just happy to see some positive progress because we were worried about infection, with the dog's bite being so deep in her arm, and we were worried about rabies, but that hasn't been an issue. And it was funny in the ER, they're stitching her up, and she's like, we're all going to get together next Thursday at a pizza place downtown and celebrate the fact that I'm alive. So that's coming this Thursday. She's already looking forward to that.
The whole nursing staff.
Oh, yeah.
And the doctors.
Yeah, they all had it written down on a piece of paper, where to go, what time. They're like telling me about it. Did you hear about the party?
That's so cool.
So, yeah.
You can see where Allie gets it from. It's from her mom, right? So how can we pray? Because I know your parents are going through a journey right now.
Yeah, my dad has a lot of guilt. He just wishes he could have done more. I mean, he was beating off 2 dogs and kicking them. Like, he literally kicked the dog and it turned over and fell on the ground, but still had my mom's arm in its jaws. Like, it would not let go. And he, they're both traumatized about Max and seeing Max in the jaws of another dog. They loved Max. I mean, it was, their grand puppy. That's what they called him. And
he has defensive wounds too.
My dad, yeah. And but he's not as sore as he was, so that's good news. But yeah, just mostly the mental anguish, the trauma.
Because there's so much violence involved. It's just hard to get over that.
I know, yeah. And they're big walkers. I mean, they've got their Fitbits, and they're always competing against each other to get their 10,000 steps. And now they've already ordered that spray off the internet. I mean, they won't go anywhere without that. I'm like, do you need a stun gun? What do we need to do to make you feel comfortable again? But it'll be a while.
Yeah, they even live near a trail, so
Yeah.
they're always out and they're
They
always
are.
walking.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that nothing's going to stop them.
Right.
They're still
Yep.
going to do this, but
Yep.
still a lot of prayer. Well, we're grateful that everybody's intact and moving forward, and a lot of prayers for Allie and her family. Thank you for doing that. We love you here at His Radio.